Hi guys, thank you for once again tuning into my channel and watching my videos. Feel free to subscribe and give me a like, and also feel free to share to your friends and family if you can. I've also shared a link to my profile for X in the description below, so again feel free to give me a follow if you want to see more of this content. And so in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about Cardano and crypto in general, and do a price prediction for ADA as well using Elliott Wave Theory. And so first things first, what I'm going to be doing is talking about the whole sentiment around crypto, given what's happened, over the last few days where we've seen huge gains in, Cardano, in Bitcoin, in XRP, and, in this post here that you can see from Dan. Dan's essentially talking about, Trump's inauguration that's popping up on Monday and how that's going to affect crypto because, for the first time ever in, US history, we have a president that is pro crypto. And what you're gonna see as well in the inauguration is you're gonna have a bunch of billionaires that are actually gonna attend, which is obviously a positive thing because me personally, I'm a capitalist. President Trump's a capitalist. You've obviously got billionaires that are capitalists, and again, they're in a space where they're pro um, business and they're pro making money. They're pro reducing taxes. And so, in the next 4 years in America, especially, I think if you're in America, you're essentially going to be living in a golden age. And so, yeah, essentially in this post, Dan says Trump is calling the US the crypto capital of the world, possibly signing a pro-crypto executive order in 2 days. Shared about a Bitcoin conference, once the US Bitcoin reserve, launched NFTs and ordinals, and now a meme coin, race for bullish impact. Again, if that doesn't scream bullish news, I don't know what does. Here we also have Robert Kiyosaki, who is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you don't know, he is heavily invested in Bitcoin and obviously gold as well and silver. And in his post, it says Bitcoin over 100K, which it reached yesterday. And he predicts that Bitcoin will reach 250K this year, buying more. And so here you have a millionaire, if not a billionaire, I'm not entirely sure. I think he's a millionaire, a multi-billionaire, who is heavily invested in Bitcoin. And you're going to have a lot of multimillionaires and billionaires who will share the same sentiment. And you're obviously going to have a lot of, large companies like your BlackRocks, your Vanguards, Fidelities, and they're going to be heavily invested in Bitcoin as well. And so that's going to drive the market up. It's going to have a trickle down effect on the likes of Cardano, XRP, and so on and so forth. That's not to mention, obviously, you've got your stocks and shares. You know, again, the market's just bullish at the moment, and expect to see more of this, sentiment and gains in the not too distant future. And what I'll do is I'll share another post as well from Tap Tools. They posted a post earlier today regarding a wallet that has quietly purchased over 500,000 ADA worth of liquid finance. If that doesn't scream bullish news, I don't know what does. If those that don't know, liquid finance is essentially a platform that allows you to lend and borrow Cardano native tokens. And so in the DeFi space, on the Cardano platform, that's going to be absolutely booming this coming bull market. And so, yeah, here you have a wallet that has over 500,000 ADA worth of liquid finance. So they obviously know what's coming up soon and they're packing their bags at the moment and they are ready for the journey that's to come. And so if I move on to the next topic that I wanted to discuss briefly, I'm not going to go into this article. I think what I'll do is I'll probably link um, the link to this article in the description. And yeah, the headline essentially says the billionaires flocking to Mar-a-Lago to meet with Trump. And then again, that just aligns with what it is that I was talking about earlier on, where you have the likes of Zuckerberg, Bezos, Gates, that's not to mention Elon Musk, that is attending the inauguration. And so yeah, again, that's positive news. Else you have Ripple, can Trump-led crypto reserve drive XRP to 450? There's just so much going on at the moment. You've got Wyoming, they're introducing a legislation to allow funds to diversify into Bitcoin. And so, if you're in America, maybe you want to, move to Wyoming if they are pro Bitcoin, pro crypto. And, Wyoming, the state of Wyoming is going to generate a lot of revenue. And yeah, that state is going to be booming over the next 4 years under the Trump administration. And one thing that I wanted to touch on as well is the DeFi llama. So on the DeFi llama, it basically shows you the total value locked of Cardano and other cryptos as well, like your Ethereum, Solana, and so on and so forth. I'm touching on Cardano in this video. Now, the TVL of Cardano is sitting at 473 million ADA. Now, given what's happened over the last few days, where we have had huge gains, I think it was 30% gains in Cardano ADA, and we have a TVL that's sitting at 473 million ADA, and that's not topped the height of, what is it, 600, 700, 709 million ADA, which took place in December 9th of 2023. Now, to me, again, that screams bullish because we've seen 30% gains and yet we've not topped our height of TVL. So again, this coming bull market, we're going to see incredible gains in the TVL on the price. And yeah, I'm excited about what's to come. Hopefully you guys are. And so, yeah, that's just a brief intro anyway into, what's been happening recently in the Cardano space, in the crypto space, in the stocks and share space. And so, yeah, what I'm going to be doing anyway is breaking down the price of ADA. And so, over the last few days, what I've been doing is tracking the price of ADA, and I essentially predicted that ADA will reach anywhere between $1.07 and $1.10. And in actual fact, what we did was we reached past that price range, and we topped off at if I select the right one, we ended up topping off at $1.18. Is it? Sorry, 16 or 17 cents if you round it up. And so that was our wave one. And then what we're currently in at the moment is our wave two, which is what I've been keeping an eye on. And I predicted that the wave two was going to sit anywhere within, the that 9.54 to 90.4 range. And so because obviously we went higher than I expected, that now means that the wave two is going to also change to suit, our wave one top. And so currently our wave one or our wave two will sit anywhere within the $1 range and the 92 range. So if I just tidy this up a little bit, just so it's a little bit clearer. I don't want to leave there. So if I tidy that up and select the origin of wave one and the top of our wave one, and so yeah, our ADA will sit anywhere within the $1 range and also the 91 cent range as well. So anywhere within this region. But given that we have a lot of buying pressure at the moment where our 200 EMA lies, we might fall short of that range, which is not too much of a big deal. All it means is we're in a really bullish market right now, and yeah, everyone's just basically desperate to be buying back in as soon as they can, really, because they know what's to come. And so, yeah, Elliott Wave Theory does state that, our wave two will sit within this region, but don't be surprised if we fall short of this region, and it's not a big deal if we do. Again, all it means is just we're in a bullish market, and people are just excited to be buying in either at whatever price that they can, because again, they know what's to come. And so, me personally, I do think that we will see a little bit more move to the downside. We might actually fall into this region, or if not, we will fall into this blue region here, where Smart Money Concepts essentially says that there is a buying pressure within the $1 region. So, the blue region essentially, which lies where our 200 EMA is. And so that's going to be interesting to track. And so, yeah, once that target has been met, then obviously we can try and predict where our wave three is going to reach. And so our wave three actually lies in with our bigger targets, which is the $1.22 if you round it up to our $1.32. And so that's something that I'm expecting to happen in due course, especially leading up to the inauguration on Monday. So yeah, that's just my quick update anyway from our previous video, guys. And so yeah, thank you for once again tuning in. And so feel free to subscribe once again and like the video and share if you can. And feel free to give me a follow on X. Thank you very much.